The book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 25. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Kahaloyim la Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakahachadash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that taught us the truth, that rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and to the 1/3 men, women, and children of Israel, and to the Israelite foreigners who has the appearance of the heathens, but their lineage, their seed lines from their fathers goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom. This is the brother Habashai Ibadia, GMS Chicago. And I want to title this video, it was inspired by the Elder Malcolm, and he said something in this video where he says he loved when Edomites are have on white clothes, so it sparked this lesson, and the title goes, when whites wear whites, it shows they're not white. All right, repeat that. When whites wear whites, it shows they're not white. And they're not white at all. Nobody's white, nobody is black. This is not a color thing. All right, that's a social construct that was brought about in 1682, the Virginia Act. All right, the Virginia Act. And pretty much, how I want to say it, Lyndon Johnson, the president that took over for Kennedy, he said, if I can convince the poorest white man he's better than a black man, any black man, then he can get in his pockets and take anything. All right. So pretty much Amalek, the head tribe of Edom, he gave you Americans over here white supremacy, so-called white. All right. But your true biblical lineage are the red Hebrew Edomites. That's your lineage that you've been running from forever. All right. And now here is another part of this where we say that the so-called white man, just because you see a so-called white person doesn't mean that they're Edom. And just because you see a so-called black person doesn't mean that they're a Hebrew Israelite. All right, so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American. All right, because remember, we've been scattered. Remember, with Numbers 1 and 18, you are who your father is. That's why in my intro, I say from the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right? And if you can understand everything that's coming out these scriptures, you are a Hebrew Israelite. But if you're cut by this word, now granted, you have to be an Israelite by flesh first, okay? According to Romans 9, all right? Then you have to be spiritual with it, okay? And only the elect is going to understand the mysteries of Yahweh Shai, who you people ignorantly call God. Let's grab this real quick. The book of Psalms 147, and we'll grab 19. It says, he showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. See, no other nation. It says, he have not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh. All right. So it's not about what you look like. Remember, the scripture says, judge not by appearance. Okay. It's all about your spirit. Okay. What's that? Romans 8 and 16. Okay. Matter of fact, let me grab it. I just want to, put this out here first. Once again, it's not about color, but color is an indicator. Majority of Edomites are what you call so-called white people. Majority of them. Now, remember, we were under the curse. That's a heavy curse to come out to be an Israelite and look like your enemy, man. Okay. But hey, we get the brothers to get their pigment back, man. This is Romans 8 and 16. The spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh. All right, so you got these black only Israelite people, or you got to look like Wesley Snipes and Shaquille O'Neal to be an Israelite. All right, you got Israelites that look like damn Joe Biden, man. All right, and the rest of the 17 other nations, and vice versa for Edom. All right, you have Edom that so-called, you have Edomites that look like so-called Chinese men. All right, and the rest of the other 17 nations. Okay, So colors out the way. This is all a spiritual thing. The Bible is a spiritual book for the elect of the Israelites, all right? The chosen, the predestinated. So now let's get back to the lesson at hand. Had to get that out there. And let's read Genesis 25 and 25 again. All right. Now we can get into the progenitor of the Edomites, which is how he came out, red, right? And this, I'll read it again, Genesis 25 and 25. And it reads, and the first came out red all over like an hairy garment. And they called his name Esau. Now, mind you, you have to read all the words when you read scriptures. It says like an hairy garment, not a hairy garment. Not that Esau is hairy, you know. What's that thing they had? Harry and the Hendersons, Caveman and all that. That was a very spiritual movie, too. You go back and watch that little movie from the 80s, Harry and the Hendersons. All right. But being, Esau being primitive and all that, caveman, right? And that's where they're from. The Caucasus, not from. They were in the Caucasus Mountain. They got ran into the Caucasus Mountain, but their original home is Mount Seir. Okay, that is their land. Okay, anything outside of Mount Seir, they're stealing. Okay, so now let's get into some words real quick. Let's get into the definition of Esau, because when Isaac saw him, okay, he called his name Esau, right? And Esau means the Hebrew, Paleo Hebrew is Aisha, right? And as you see, remember this character, these Hebrew characters. This is the Assyrian script. Okay, remember how it looks? That it looked like a Y and a W, right? And it means wasted away. See, these devils be trying to hide from their lineage, man. They put Esau equal hairy. No, man, it means wasted away, consumed. His skin was consumed. So Isaac was like, Aisha, like, what's wrong with his skin? All right, you notice they never said nothing about Jacob's skin because he looked like everybody else, right? Esau is the only nation that came out looking like this. The rest of the other nations had melon, what they call it, right? And right here, look at this, how this devil trying to run from his lineage. It says, eldest son of Isaac and Rebekah, twin brother of Jacob, sold the birthright for food when he was hungry, and the divine blessing went to Jacob, progenitor of the Arab peoples. Going clean off, man. All right, progenitor of the so-called white people, man. All right, Arab means mixture, and that's Arab. They're not Arab, they're Ishmael, man. All right, roughly Elam and Ishmael, Elam and the so-called East Indians. All right, so what they call Esav, right? Now let's go to because really Esau is the reincarnation of Cain. Let's prove that real quick. Okay. Okay, so now let's finish reading this. Let's read this. Characteristics of Esau. And the boys grew, verse 27, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. Jacob was a plain man, which means upright, righteous, right? I'm going to that word plain. Dwelling in tents, all right? Tabernacle, right? Hey, who else walks around the earth with camouflage and deer piss on? Hunts with a full belly, okay? Has skulls everywhere, right? Salaki, I should have read 26 also. It says, and after that came his brother out with his hand, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. No, well, I want to get. Oh no, I want to go to 23. Salakia. Let me jump up. Let me jump up. Salakia. Yeah, there's another clue. Verse 23. And the Lord Yahweh said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people, which two different nations, right? Of two manner of people shall be separated. See, the Lord is a separatist. From thy bow, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. All right, and we know who's stronger than the Edomites, man. So-called, all the tribes, man. So-called blacks, Latino, and Native Americans. Okay, all you got to do is look at all combat sports of the world, the Olympics, and you see who dominates. All right, so let's grab Genesis 4, and I'll start at 11. Now, this is after Cain slew Abel, right? Because he had a better sacrifice, right? It says Genesis 4:11. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which have opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. All right, remember that now. Cursed, right? Cain is cursed. When thou tillest the ground, it shall now henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shall thou be in the earth. All right, now remember the flood wiped out everybody. So where did Cain get his punishment, right? And Cain said unto the Lord Yahweh, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth. All right, and that reminds you of the reggae song, Lucifer, son of the morning, I'm going to chase you out of earth, man. Right? And they are Lucifer. They are the enlightened ones on the left-hand side, Illuminati, shadow government. All right? It says, and from thy face shall I be hid, and shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth, and it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me. Okay? And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord Yahweh set a mark upon Cain, lest any man finding him should kill him. All right, and that mark was leprosy of the skin, man. All right, and the Lord said He's going to take on you sevenfold. Pretty much, the Lord is going to put execute judgment and vengeance on the descendants of Esau, man. Okay, so with that, like you do anything to a so-called white man these days, hey, they're gonna put you under the jail, right? So now let's grab the book of 1 John, 1 John 3:12. Show you that Cain has that same demonic spirit. This is 1 John 3:12. Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one. All right. Remember now, Malachi 1:4 tell you that Esau, Edom is the border of wickedness, man. All right. He is that wicked one. And Cain is a reincarnation. It's like Esau is a reincarnation of Cain. All right. That family line. And slew his brother. And wherefore slew him? Because his own works were evil and his brother's righteous. And that's going on right now to this day with the elect. Our works are righteous to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, us sacrificing ourselves through the Holy Spirit. All right, and Esau, he's sacrificing unto Satan. They are the human counterparts of Satan on the earth, man. Okay. So now, remember, let's go back to Genesis 4 and verse 11, where it says he was cursed, right? He said, and now thou art cursed from the earth, because we're under the curses, all right? So-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans, the Hebrew Israelites, we're under the curses, but we're not cursed. They're cursed. Let's grab the book of Isaiah 34 and 5. And this is verse 4 is going into the nuclear missiles, man, that mushroom cloud, right? But I'm going to get to the point. Verse 5, it says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. Okay. And as you see this picture up here, this depiction I have, hey, you see Idumea, that's a Greek way of saying Edom. Okay. And look at these are the buzzwords, the code words for Edom in the scriptures for the so-called white man. Red dragon, the wicked, the eagle, Rome. We're in Rome. This is a spiritual Rome, right? If you go in the definition of Babylon in the blue letter, man, it'll tell you that Rome is Babylon equals Rome. Okay? It says Rome, Grecians, the beast, serpent, devil. They're not white, man. They're running away. That's why Cain said my punishment is too much I can bear, man. They're running from their biblical lineage, man. All right? And this lie is being exposed now. Let's go back to that mark that he was like his punishment is too much for him, right? Because remember, if you remember the Ten Commandments movie when Moses put his hand in his bosom and pulled it back out, right? it was lepers, right? And the same thing happened to Miriam and Aaron, okay, his brother and his sister, right? Let's go real quick to the book of Numbers. Numbers 12. And Numbers 12, okay, they was murmuring against Moses. And 10, we'll start at 10. Numbers 12 and 10. And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle. That cloud is a chariot, which you people ignorantly call UFOs. And behold, Miriam became lepers, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was lepers. All right. So her skin was consumed. All right, like raw chicken. It's like it. All right.
Which one?
You get the bottom one.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
have a good one. Okay, you too. So her skin was consumed from her, right? It says here, and I'm gonna get the go to Leviticus, show you what lepers mean too. And Aaron said unto Moses, alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, pretty much I beg you, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly. All right, coming against Moses, and wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed when he come out of his mother's womb. All right, so pretty much their blood shows forth through their skin, man, which makes them red when they drink heavy, when they cry, when they blush, when they mad. All right, and you see this picture right here on the at the top here, this depiction. You got them at Edomites at a Corvette show. You got a red Corvette right here, and look at their hair. Their hair is white. Okay, but their faces are red, man. Look at that, orange, like Trump. They call him the orange man. Orange is a derivative of red. All right, a pinkish color. Pink is a derivative of red. All right, look at that up top here. Hey, this is a foreshadow up in prison clothes. All right, slavery, man. 1,000 years of slavery was coming for these people. Okay, for what you did to the Israelites. All right, so. Now it says in this precept, verse 12, it says consumed, right? Now let's go to real quick here. Now remember, I said remember that Assyrian script, right, of Esau, which said Aishah. Now this one here is for consumed, right? This Strong's H6244. Remember now he put the equals hairy. Well, this here says Aishah, right? Aishah, waste away. Okay, consumed. Okay, so his skin was wasted away. That's where he get his name Esau from. Wasted away. See, look at that. Consumed. All right. So now we know that Esau means wasted away. It don't mean hairy, man. Okay. So now let's go to the book of Habakkuk. Let's go to Habakkuk. Because it said he's like death, right? Consumed like a dead person. Where are we at? Habakkuk. Let's go Habakkuk 2 and 5. Now this is talking about Esau, right? It says, I'll start at 4. It says, behold, his soul, which is lifted up, which is proud. All right. All you got to do is read the book of Obadiah. Say he's a proud man. All right. It says, which is lifted up is not upright in him, which means he's not righteous, but the just shall live by his faith. Yeah, also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keeper at home. He got military bases all over the world, man. Matter of fact, 800 plus unit military bases all over. Okay, who enlarge his desire as hell. All right, this place is hell where we're at, right? Let's say the so-called black man's no, the so-called white man heaven is on earth. Heaven is the so-called black man's hell. That's saying they have in the world. And say, and is as death. That's the point right there I wanted to get. He is as death, man, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations and heap unto him all people. And he's trying to do that through the MOTB. All right, the micro C hip. Okay, the Revelation 13 and 16, trying to heap everyone unto him. This is his characteristics, man. Right? Cannot be satisfied. All right. He has all the money in the world. The earth has been given into the hand of him, right? Job 9 and 24. The earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, wherein who is he? Okay. But now he wants your soul through the microchip, through his fourth industrial revolution. Okay. So this is him, man. So now let's go real quick here to I want to show you in Leviticus where that's unclean, and that's how you know the one they depict as Yahushua, who they call Jesus. That's the Rapist Christi, man. All right, he's not pale, a man of lepers. Okay, the description of Yahushua is spoken in Revelation 1 verses 13 through 15. Okay, let's grab Leviticus 13 and 15 here. It says, and the priest shall see the raw flesh and pronounce him to be unclean. For the raw flesh is unclean. It is a leprosy. All right. Let's jump down to verse 30. Just getting straight to the point, man. It reads here. Then the priest shall see the plague. That's a plague. And behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow, thin hair, ding, 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 blonde, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a dry scald, even a leprosy upon the head or beard. Okay? So, yeah, man, Edom is running from his lineage, right? And we know who we are in these last days, man. Let's grab this real quick. It's being revealed. This is Revelation 6 and 4. It reads, and there went out a horse that was red. And a horse represents power. And power was given to him that sat thereon to do what? Take peace from the earth. Remember the scripture say the physician taketh out, I think it's Sirach 10, if I'm not mistaken. It says, take peace from the earth, and they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. That's the blessing that he got in Genesis 27. Let's get it. Prove all things, right? And these are not my words. These are the scriptures I'm bringing out. He got the blessing of the sword, got the fatness of the earth. He got everything. Right? But guess what? We're coming into the last days of his rulership, and he knows it. It says, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, all right, the best of everything, and the dew of the heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live and serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass that when thou have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Okay. So that was this is Edom, man. The red man. All right. And hey, it's no coincidence. Hey, Nomen Omen, that name Rothschild goes back to Red Shield. Okay. And he's being exposed, and I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna end it off with this right here. Let's grab 2 Thessalonians 2. Look at that. Events prior to the Lord's second coming. Hey, Esau, Edom have to be in power, all right, when the Lord come back. All right, the extension of the Roman Empire. Okay, that's what Renaissance mean. Rebirth of what? The Roman Empire, man. Okay. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. I'll jump straight to the point. Verse 8. It reads here, And then shall that wicked be revealed. That's what I'm doing right now through the precepts, man. Okay. And then shall that wicked be revealed, as you see right here in the depiction, whom the Lord Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, which is the prophets, man. The Lord speaks through the prophets. Okay, Hebrews 1:1 and Luke 1:68, right? And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Him coming back in those chariots, which you people ignorantly call UFOs. Even him, see, even him, whose coming is after the working of Satan with all what? Power and signs and lying wonders. And with all deceivableness. Deceive me. Devil, man. The word devil means deceiver. Satan means adversary of righteousness. That's how this place is ran. Totally contrary to the scriptures. Everything upside down, right? All deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of truth, that they might be saved. All right. And Esau Edom can't be saved, man. He has no place of repentance. Right. Look at the verse 9 over here in the NLT. It says, this man will come to do the work of Satan with counterfeit power, AI, and signs and miracles, man. He will use every kind of evil deception to fool those on the way to destruction. 2/3 believe in this man. All right. They believe in his whole structure, the Western philosophy, the wine of Babylon, man. Okay. Because they refuse to love and accept the truth that will save them. So 2/3 of our people, according to Zechariah 13:8, they believe in this. Hey, they even try to look like them. All right. In the Caribbean, you have Benjamites and Levites, so-called Haitians, so-called Jamaicans. They bleach their skin to look like this, man. All right. The so-called black woman, mainly the southern tribe, they try to do what? Like I read in Leviticus 13, they wear blonde hair. Our people are backwards, man. They try to look like their oppressor. Why? Because they have the power. That's why they're trying to look like them. Okay. So I think the point is pretty much made. All right. And like I said, this video is called When Whites Wear White. It shows they're not white. All right. The true white people is the elect, man. Pure, blameless. All right. And that's what they trying to do, a play on words. So with that, I pray it was edifying. Barakateh Hawa, Barakateh Hawa Shai, Baal Shalom Kadash, Shalom.